Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Secret Rare Conspiracy. And in today's video, it's going to be kind of a different type of market watch. There's been a trend happening kind of in Yu-Gi-Oh! With the reprints lately after the Megaton's been printing differently. And I think it is definitely worth going over. So it's been a video I've been trying to crank out for a while now. And I wanted to get some pretty good examples that stretch back into the past and then some newer examples of cards that are relevant today to kind of give you a good example of the trends to be looking for. So like I said, it's not a market watch where I'm be like, oh yeah, like, Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries is super cheap right now, go get her or something. No, it's going to be, these are cards that are in these printings. These are how they get reprinted in the future. So go ahead and pick up these printings like when they're cheap. So with that, let's go ahead and get into it. And again, guys, if you're wanting to show some support, go ahead and hit that sub button. And then we also got Twitter as well. But we're going to get into it. So we have pretty good cards in the format right now with a bunch of different printings. And like I said, the one we're going to focus on is the secret rare. And the other one we're going to focus on is probably going to be the ultra rare. Okay. So the first example right now is we got the Phantom Knight's Fog Blade. Okay. And with this overall video, what I'm going to present here is in Yu-Gi-Oh! For the past, we've had cards that have gotten printed originally as ultra rares. And as the time goes on, they will get reprinted in different rarities, super, secret, whatever it is, okay? And then the first edition ultra rare, years and years later on, will go up in price, which is kind of to be expected. The original product goes up in price to almost or sometimes higher than the price that it was at originally, okay? Obviously, that is very, very evident in things like Mare Force, things like the original Summon Skull, like all the ultra rare Exodia pieces, like anything from the original sets, even the super rares. I mean, those are really high dollar items, okay? So I'm not necessarily going to like go across the board and be like, oh yeah, all those LOB ultras, like if they come out as secret, get the secret. No, I'm not trying to say that. Some of those cards are going to hold for nostalgia purposes. A lot of what I'm bringing up here are going to be newer cards and cards that have had like more recent printings as well as reprints. Okay. So my first example is going to be Fog Blade. Okay. And because this is one of the ones I noticed it on like really recently, and they've been kind of cracking down and enforcing this is how they want things to be. And when I say they, I mean Konami. Like I said, conspiracy videos, I gotta sound all psycho. But like I said, we're gonna go into this real quick. So, Phantom Knight's Fogblade, everyone. When it came out, it was in the Wing Raiders as an ultra rare. Card was super expensive too. Like I don't remember the exact price of the Fogblade, but I know the Knight, like the Exceed of the Knight and then the Fogblade were expensive. Okay. And then they ended up the deck just started underperforming. I think they did some hits to it. And then as Phantom Knight's Fogblade saw its reprints, as well as did the Knight, all the prices dropped down, as happens whenever you see reprints, okay? And then, it got the reprint, prices drop. As time goes on, they kind of start creeping up again, and then it will get the reprint again, and then tank all the prices, okay? So let's go in order. Wing Raiders came out first, was super expensive. Okay. Then, if I am correct, okay, I just want to make sure I'm correct, but if I am, it was what was it? The Battle Legends Relentless Revenge that came out. I think it might have been common. I'm not sure. Guys, I was out of the game for a very slight amount of time. This was it. Okay. So I know we had the Fog Blade Ultra come out. That was hot. Okay. Then it got the reprint. It dropped in price. Then I know we eventually either got, like, right after was the Secret or the Common. And then that's when like all the prices were very, very low for the card. Okay, you could pretty much just pick up a Phantom Knight's Fogblade for a relatively cheap price. I mean, I even got Secrets and Ultras for like dollars, and that was pre-COVID, so that has some stuff to do with it. But I mean, this card was readily available to everyone. Okay, and then as PK got back into the format, and we saw like it started getting splashed in a bunch of decks, and like the Shade Brigandine was unbanned and everything. Or not Shade, the Link was unbanned and everything. Like we saw that being attacked in other decks, and we saw the price of it start to go up. Okay, and then secrets were very high as well as the ultras. But then whenever we saw the Ghost from the Past ultra set drop again, like with another ultra, we saw all the prices drop down. And then now that time has gone on, the one that is sticking out is going to be that secret rare. Okay. Very long-winded explanation just to say that. But like I said, we're going to bring up a bunch of different examples here of this trend happening. So again, for this one, it's a trend where we'll have an ultra print come out. Okay. It will get a secret print, reprint. Prices will drop. Okay. As prices start going back up, they are going to reprint the card again. It's either going to be as a lower printing, like a common, rare, super, or it will be another ultra. Okay. And this is the trend we're seeing a lot. Like I said, they're not reprinting this thing as another secret, they're reprinting it as an ultra. And then the other thing I would like to emphasize on this trend as well is a lot of the times when they reprint these cards as their secret print, they put them in a little bit harder sets or limited time sets to get them. Like this one was Battle Legends Relentless Revenge, okay? So that's kind of like a limited time set. Obviously, like almost every pack's limited in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore, but you know what I mean? It's not a core set that's going to be out and like have reprint sets and everything. And as we go on to some of these other secrets, they're in like legendary collections, okay? So like you have to buy a $20+ box to get packs out of them and then pull the secret reprint of a card to get that secret reprint when it's hyped later. So like that's another reason why I think some of these prices are going to be seeing a little more increase on these secret rares is because their printings are in very limited edition boxes that have a high price tag out the rip, whether it be a $25 just to purchase something or more just to get like a set of it, you know. So, and once again, a lot of these cards are even random in those sets. But again, you'll see Secret Fogblade. It now is sitting pretty high. It's doing pretty good for itself, all things considering, and that's because that's the secret print. When you go to the original Wing Raid, original. Yeah, because I clicked on it. Wing Raiders one. It's only up to about, what is that, $5-6 for, oh, got some 8s down there for the Near Mint First Edition Ultra Rare from the original set. So we're seeing the secret rare Fogblade outperform that, okay? And again, that is because we saw the introduction of the other Ultra as well. And then I like to give some examples of another reason why they are, and like, look how clean these secrets have been. And like lately, a lot of secret rares have had this like nice clean finish on them. A lot of older secrets had like, you know, there's like a difference between like the EU printing secrets and the normal secrets. And I feel like ours are closer to that EU now. And like they got that nice color blend and just everything. It pops real well. Almost looks like we have more of the secret lines on the gradient. So you have a bigger like color field, you know. It's really nice. I do enjoy. And then you got like the simple ultra, and when they reprint the ultra, it's gonna still be looking about the same, you know. So again, that's why I feel like prices on secrets even go up more, is because they really do look the part. And I think that again goes into like Konami's kind of like theme of they like it having a, you know, common, rare, super, ultra, secret. They like that secret being above the ultra. And I think they're using their resources and reprints to make secret rares a little bit more desirable, as I would say. Okay, because you got the ulties, you got the ghosts, you got the collector rares. Those are obviously like the high money cards, but they want secrets to be the highest of the normal rarities. Okay. And for a while, I feel like Ultras were, especially in Japan when the game first came out, let's remember, Ultras were the top dog until you got game promos and secrets and other packs, okay? And Secret Rare was really kind of a TCG thing because we were playing catch-up for a while in Yu-Gi-Oh! So, fun fact there. Another example of this trend, a big one, honestly, is Emergency Teleport. This card was huge when it first came out because of Teledad. Everyone played it. You didn't care what version you had. Obviously, the ulties were the juice rare, and they still are the juice rare, man. They're just so beautiful. But as an example, again, this is another card that it came out as an ultra rare from the Duelist Genesis, and it had an ulti rare print. Still, by the way, guys, as I said, ulti is still going to be hype one, okay? But Duelist Genesis, ultra rare. It came out, ended up getting hit, had the reprints and everything. And as you see here, we got the Duelist Genesis reprint, or the Duelist Genesis Ultra, my apologies. Then we have the Legendary Collection 5D's Secret Rare reprint. Okay, like I said, you're going to see these secret rares in Legendary Collections, in boxes, and things like that, once again, you're going to have to go out and spend $25 plus on. Okay, like, I don't know how many of you guys went out and got that Legendary Collection 5D's box. I did not. Okay, we got the High Speed Riders Ultra Rare print. We got the Ghost from the Past Ultra Rare print. So right there, that's 3 Ultra Rare prints. And then we got a Premium Gold print, which looks like a similar Ultra. It's gold. We all know gold's different, okay? But it looks like gold. And as we see on these price tags here, it's like $7, $8, $6 to $8, $9 to $11, and we see, $12, $13 right here. And then the secret is, of course, a little bit higher up. Okay, yeah, and you saw the Legendary Collection 5Ds here. Okay, secret rare, very nice looking card overall. We go ahead and fix this so it's not showing the Korean ones, because I hate when those show up when you got English selected. But yeah, I mean, they're like $26, $27, doing pretty good there for a secret rare from Legendary Collection. Like I said, I think that actually just helps it out. No one went out and got it. Now, if you want a clean secret rare reprint, they're harder to obtain. You can get any of the ultras. There's literally 3 different ultra prints you could get, even if it's the one from the Duelist Genesis. You literally can't tell the difference. Okay, it actually, like, those ultras like almost look worse than the new ultras. It's debatable. I'm not going to start that debate, but like, it's actually, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have half the card hollow anymore. Okay, you might have a nice little cut difference, but yeah. So these not really keeping up to where they could, but you're seeing the secrets definitely increase. And if this would go to 3, or like E-Teleport would be super prominent, I think you're going to see, like, yeah, people are going to rush out, get their ultis, but then secrets will be the next one on the block that people want. And they're, I'm not going to say it's a Fogblade level, good looking secret, but it's a nice looking secret. It has the gradient. It's kind of clean. And then obviously you got the Ultra one, or the Ultimate one, which just looks phenomenal. Okay, so again, that is like going on the secret trend. It comes out as an Ultra, gets a reprint, they drop, they got the secret print, and then like as they stack on reprints that are going to be ultra rare, that secret rare goes up. And like I said, it's secret rare not just from a pack, but these are secret rares from boxes and special edition cards. Okay. Now, this one. Yes. Okay. So, I'll be honest. This was a one that's kind of fun. Was one of the first ones I was kind of like picking up on this little trend, because I picked up the secrets. I'm like, these are nice, but I have my Ultra playset. Okay. Now I need to go out and get 2 more secrets. I'll be honest, because I have 1 secret. I need 2 more. They're a beautiful card. So, you have Artifact Sanctum. And again, prime example, when the Ultra came out, what were these, like, were these $50 a piece or something? I know these were insane. Like, these were expensive. You play, like, this was Hat, okay? And modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a little different, but if anyone knows, like, Hat was just such a crazy format. Great format, by the way. I think one of the best in Yu-Gi-Oh! Debatable again. I will fight for that point. Okay. So yeah, this was in the Primal Origins Ultra Rare print. Okay, then it got the 2015 Mega Pack reprint. So that dropped all the prices, as well as like Morotech going to 1 and everything. So Sanctum tanked. Okay. Later on, we got ourselves that Battle Legends Light Revenge reprint. Okay. And all prices were still dog. Okay. Everything was super cheap. And now, finally, that we see Scythe is as good as it is, and people are teching an index, and people are like, well, I might tech a Sanctum just so I don't have a dead Scythe. We're seeing that, like, once again, the Ultra came out, got reprints, it tanks, Secret comes out. I'm not saying they even moved out at all because this card wasn't very much played. But now that we're seeing it played and has 3 ultras and 1 secret, okay, we're seeing the secret start popping out ahead of everything else, okay? Because like it was low, it's like $5-6. Now we're up to about $8-9 a piece, okay? And these could definitely go up slightly, but you know, everything's getting popped by Destroy Phoenix Enforcer right now. So this card will eventually see more play, but it's not seeing play right now because it's not needed. Okay, and then you just see the other Ultra right here, and it's just kind of sitting there. It's okay. I mean, it's not too far off the secret itself. Like, I'm going to keep that honest right there when you're looking at these prices. Like, it's really not too far away from the secret, but the secret's going to outlast it. Okay, I'm just going to say that right now. But it's a beautiful card. Ultra is not the worst version, honestly, for the beauty factor, but that secret gradient, again, is just amazing on the newer cards, especially. But yeah, Ultra wasn't a bad printing for Sanctum, but when you have 3 different Ultra prints and 1 secret print, again, we're just seeing that Konami trend where they're trying to crank out the Ultra reprints so they can keep that secret one up, and then also increases sales on older product. That they like to do that. They like to make sure there's revenue flow for older product until they sell out of it, and that's when you see this prices spike. All right. So those are all examples of cards that have like been pretty evident. Like, okay, here's an ultra print, here's a secret print, here's 3 more ultra prints. Okay. Now the next ones I'm going to go over are just like, you know, once again, some examples of like secret rare printings that are just like looking fresh on like older cards, and some of them that are actually like pricier, and then some I think that are going to be like a little more pricier as we go on. So even in like versions of Yu-Gi-Oh! Such as GOAT format, I think we're going to be seeing like certain secret rare increases, and a lot of that again due to like reprints for like Speed Duel and stuff like that, which they really took advantage of that Speed Duel box and put a bunch of secret rares in that box, okay, as reprints to cards that don't have secrets. And the prime example here is Airnight Parshath. Obviously a super big card when you're talking about GOAT format and like kind of like older formats. Like Airnight Parshath is one of the like most remembered ones. And so we got ultra printings right here. Obviously, these are kind of the ones people are running. We got like retro pack and stuff like rares and the super, and those are nice, but I'll be honest, like ultra first is kind of the way to go. And they're expensive. I mean, it's GOAT format, so they're going to be expensive. But kind of cool fact, if you don't want to pick up the ultra, you might not even really like. I mean, I like the way it looks. I'm a big fan of like older art cards, but you know, these secret ones aren't too bad either. Okay, they're pretty nice. They got a nice little, like I said, I keep using the term, but it's like that secret gradient on it. And they got this Speed Duel watermark. Okay, and these are actually like relatively cheap right now. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, they are very, very, very cheap. Cheap. I picked up a few at one point in time. I don't even remember what I picked them up for, so I have to like go look at that. But yeah, these, oh, that's a French one. Yeah. So yeah, these are actually like pretty nice. Let's see if we can pull up because we have the Twitter. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and go up because we had an Airnight Parshath. There we are. Yes. And it's a gorgeous looking card. So like a lot of these new secrets are really just phenomenal to look at. And that's why I think that, like, as time goes on, a lot of these secrets, especially as it's revealed that they are just kind of like the higher of the rarities and the better looking of the rarities, we're probably just going to see people hardcore go into some of the secret rares. All right, so that's secret rare Speed Duel, and they're so cheap right now. A lot of these secrets are actually, like, relatively affordable, and I think a lot of them will be seeing, like, price increases as, like, the future goes, okay? Another one, fun fact, and this is just an example. Don't go out and pick up this one, okay? But we got like Summon Skulls, and like this is just to show how long ago they've been kind of like doing this thing. So we have Summon Skull, we have like a billion printings of Summon Skull. Obviously, the one people really want. We got the Metal Raiders one, which is just beautiful, ultra crispy first edition, okay? And then we also have like the anniversary pack one, which is cool. I just like to throw that out there. But if you remember, like we had those BPT 10s, and those were like the worst 10s in existence. If you weren't getting X Head Cannon or XYZ Dragon Cannon, or you weren't getting Tinzo, you were getting that. Like, your parents were horrible. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. If they picked you up anything that wasn't Jinzo, I'm so sorry for you. Okay, even though I'm pretty sure that was like the second wave of tins, and this might have been the first wave. But so we had Summon Skull, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, all those like old reprint ultras as like secrets. And I'll be honest, these cards were like thrown away. Like these cards were not valued at all back in the day. Like I'm gonna be honest, like I owned probably all of these, like not valued at all. I still have some of the Red Eyes and stuff, and just found one of these, but as you can tell, like they're just insane in price right now. So even old cards that have had that one secret rare reprint, they're expensive. And if you get a hero card in secret rare, keep it. If you get one of these old cards in the secret rare, keep it. Okay. So like I said, like they're definitely worth noting. It's not like an ultra rare or anything. It's more expensive than the anniversary pack. But like, it's just good to know that even old school secrets. Oh wow, the gradient's going a different way. Hey, but like old school secrets still retaining value because once again, you had to go out and buy a $20 tin in 2002 instead of like getting cards that were worth it. Okay. So like I said, just trying to show that this trend has been kind of going for a little bit here. Summon Skull is a weird one to say just because like the hype over all that old stuff, but just showing it's been going for a minute, you know. Then we're gonna go through, just wrap up a few more here. This is one, it's gone up a little bit as we see in the charts, but I think it's gonna go up even more. A secret rare from the, again, Speed Duel Battle City box, like that Air Parshath. Excuse me. We got things like Metaverse, okay? And this card's nice. Like I said, it was like a little bit cheaper earlier. I think it was $8. Now it's going up to 12 because of the fear of the OCG ban list. But Secret Rare Metaverse is gorgeous, guys, and it's a cheap card overall. Like, this card's prominent in format, constantly is like being seen play. So I think a Speed Duel Secret Rare, like I said, for like cards like this, that's going to be the high rarity of cards like Metaverse that only have like super rare prints and rares and commons and such. Okay, so going out getting these secrets while they're cheaper is good because these will go up. Okay. Now I think we're gonna get to the debatable part, and this is what I would like to have. If you want to leave a comment, this is what to leave a comment on, or just anything, you know, even if it's just roasted me. But for real, this is where I'd like to start a little discussion. Because I think for Parallel Exceed, it's going to be an instant yes, but for other cards, it's going to be a maybe no. Okay. But I put my money where my mouth is, so I've been doing the investing, and we'll find out how it goes. So Parallel Exceed, gorgeous card. Like I was showing it earlier when I flipped open that Twitter. I don't want to dig down to it, but gorgeous card, by the way. I mean, it is. We're probably gonna go for it anyways. It is beautiful, okay, and it's very hard to beat like this new rarity. It's not like 100% secret or anything, but it's called like prismatic secret rare. So you kind of got the checkerboard look that you kind of had on the old game cards. Obviously, like the name, the level, the star, or the attribute, everything is still parallel rare as well, and it's gorgeous. I think it is one of the best printings like out. I love it. I remember when I first saw Blazeman as this rarity, I was like, okay, this is actually kind of nice, and I think they're going to retain value as well as increase in value. And then when you have cards that like Parallel Exceed, that like it's a common, it's super out of OTS, and then you get a prismatic secret rare, in a few years, like if this, like when this card just keeps getting played, because it's a great card, so it will keep getting played, and we're going to see that prismatic secret rare constantly go up in price. Like you're going to see the super rare go up in price, but you're going to definitely see that secret start going up past $2-3. I mean, it's very cheap right now, honestly. I might have to get few more of this thing. I mean, it's really good. I'm not gonna lie, I picked it up at 3s. I definitely should have waited, but I just didn't want it in my play set. So cards gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, in these new sets, you're seeing like they're putting secrets for a common, easily the one to pick up. But the debatable one is like things like Ice Dragon's Prisons, okay? Because like I said, they'll reprint the Ultra, or they'll have the Ultra printing. It'll be super expensive, like Ice Dragon's Prison was. I mean, you saw it like start at a low, I think it was like $5, jumped all the way up to the 60s, man. I mean, that was insane. If you weren't getting in at that time, it was rough, okay? And so now, obviously, it's been a minute. It's kind of gotten out of side decks. You know, people still play it, but then obviously the prismatic secret rare printing tanked the ultra printing. And what I would like to say here is when I went out after the reprint and I bought my Ice Dragons Prisons, I bought the parallel secrets, okay? They're nice looking, very, very good looking cards. The ultras do look clean. And I'm not going to knock the way the ultras look. They look clean AF, okay? But I am going for the secret prismatic look because as the trends have been showing, that means the next holographic reprint of Ice Dragon's Prison will probably be another ultra. It will probably get a common print first, okay, if it hasn't already been confirmed. I thought it was like talked about in a deck already, like something like that, maybe the branded deck or something, but I think the next holo version we get of this card will be another ultra, and that's going to be the nail in the coffin for those ultras, okay? Like, it's kind of hard to see it in, like, the first perspective, you know? It's like, oh, there's the ultra, really? It actually looks kind of nice print. And then a prismatic secret, which it isn't a secret, like, so I'll give it that. It's not, like, the crispy, beautiful secret rare. I really wish it did. Parallel Exceed looks great, but, like, for things like Ice Dragon's Prison, I think a fresh secret would look better than a prismatic secret. So it's kind of like, are they planning on that, or are they just planning on this being like a secret rare that you can tell isn't from like a pack secret, but it's still going to be the secret? And then the other thing is, like, if they start cranking out 3 more ultra prints of Ice Dragon's Prison, that's why I went ahead and picked up the prismatic secrets, because I think those are the way to go. I think they were actually cheaper too. I don't know. It says it's gone down, but I swear. Yeah, see, we've had some weird dips and ups. But yeah, so there's that one. Beautiful card. Another one that was a gorgeous secret prismatic reprint was Mystic Mine. I love it or hate it. I'm in love with the card, but I think that it will be, again, like the highlight of the card. Secret rare. It's got a super rare and, like, what, gold besides that? No, you want the secret, okay? Like I said, you'll see cards like Zeus that will actually, like, you'll have the opposite trend going where it'll come out as a secret reprint, get a ultra reprint, and then they will keep ultra reprinting the hell out of the card, and then the secret printing will eventually again go up, like you've seen in many pot cards, you know, Divine Arsenal, and a lot of high-end, like, secret rare, like, tech from the extra deck. Like, you'll always see them kind of increasing back in price after a few of the reprints come out. And then the last thing I'll cover is some of the newer cards were like, we saw like Evil Hero, Malicious Bane, and others get reprinted. And their reprints, like especially for Malicious Bane, are sitting at such an outrageously low, like set. Like, I mean, I remember like what was like Legendary was like what up to 180 over here, because I had one, I got rid of it. And then, like, yeah, that secret reprint's like like $15 less, like less than $15. Okay, so I think we're eventually going to see those at least increase. I don't know if it would necessarily overtake the Malicious Bane without multiple ultra prints, which I'm not sure they'll do because they seem very scarce on the reprints of these Legendary Duelist cards. They really do not seem like they want to print them too much. But that being said is why I think the secret rare will eventually be a lot more than what it's sitting at right there. So, and I don't want to keep going too much. That's a little longer than I thought I would be going. But again, guys, this is the Secret Rare Conspiracy. We'll be going over a few others, like cards, as they come out. And we'll keep it under the labeling of the Secret Rare Conspiracy. And because I like to attribute to this kind of like theory while doing some market watches. Okay, so if you are interested and you watch other market watches and you see me kind of bring this up, just know that this is kind of what it's alluding to. And this is why I make certain decisions on what cards to pick up over others, okay? And guys, thank you again. If you do enjoy it, drop a comment, share it, subscribe it. We got this, Twitter, and everything else. But most importantly, guys, definitely have a good rest of the night. Happy holidays, everyone. Okay, have a good time and stay safe and healthy, all right? Have a good one.